Hey, and welcome to another Chicago Beer Pass beer review. We're going down to the Dixie Highway.
Get your kicks on Route 66, Brad.
We got the Highway Star, an Imperial Stout with aromas and flavors of chocolate, sweetness, and a hint of roast.
Now, who makes this, man? Because I know Dixie Highway was a project, right? Earlier this year.
Yeah, I think right here, run it down.
Oh shit. Sorry. Yeah. So there's 7 stops on the highway. Horse Hollow, Open Outcry, Blue Island, Thornton Distilling, Evil Horse, Flossmoor Station, Rabid Brewing, and One Trick Pony. That's actually more than 7. That's 8.
Okay.
This is this can looks good, Brad.
Yeah, so this you can pick this up at 2 packs at the participating breweries.
Nice.
So I got this at Blue Island.
So you didn't have to go all the way to Crete to get this.
To Crete?
That's where Evil Horse is.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Blue Island, which is, pretty far, too. Not as far as some, but went down there. 11%. And this was it brewed at Evil Horse? Yeah. Evil Horse is where they brewed it at. So, we were drinking the Supermassive on the podcast. So this comes off as light. 11% Imperial Stout. It's light compared to what we were drinking. It pours out like a cola color, where the Supermassive poured out black.
Yeah, correct. You can kind of see through the, the head is more of like a beige head, and you can kind of see through it, this stout a little bit.
But it is incredibly smooth. I don't know if it's because we're drinking a 14% beer.
Smooth.
But it feels like it's hitting all those like warm weather stout things that you want. Like it doesn't weigh you down. It doesn't, I don't know, but the mouthfeel isn't sticky and thick. It's light and
Yeah, I get some chocolate covered raisin vibes in this, which I'm really liking, right? Where it's kind of bursts of like kind of sweet and not sweet and candied, but in a subtle way.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the roast is in check and the sweetness is in check.
No.
So.
And it says 56 IBUs on there. That seems high for Imperial Stout. So it feels like it's in the upper end of the bitterness to maybe cut through some of that like chocolate bitter roast malt.
That's really good. I mean, you've had some stouts where they just weigh you down, right? This one kind of like this one understands you more, and it's not trying to be the knockout blow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a stout. Don't get me wrong. It's, I don't know, 10% or whatever.
11, yeah.
11%.
This feels like stout, what Imperial Stouts used to be before the milkshake, like a pastry stout craze.
Yeah.
Like now, if you get a stout, you're expected to have Pop-Tart and graham cracker taste. This is a beer stout. Like I really appreciate that in these unprecedented times.
Man, the bitterness is pleasant. Yeah, the bitterness is pleasant, and everything kind of works in it. I don't have any complaints about it.
Make it down to the Dixie Highway, pick up one of these 2 packs, and buy whatever other beer you can from these other places.
I know earlier this year they were doing a program where if you hit all those stops, not the distillery, but all the other brewery stops, and you got your stamp, and they give you a really cool tackard as a commemorative thing, and then you got entered into VIP tickets for an Oktoberfest. That would have been in Crete, where Evil Horse is. There's a racetrack that's it's a repurposed racetrack. Now they just do events.
Okay.
And they were doing Oktoberfest there. So I wonder if you hit them all, do you still get the tackard? But that was a very cool option for people who want to leave the city.
There was someone like leaving with a pickup as I was walking in. They're like, "Oh, let me give you your stamp." They didn't ask me if I wanted a stamp, but I didn't want a stamp. I've never going to all these places in a timely fashion. So they're still doing something with the stamp, but it could also involve like the passport at home thing that's happening. I forget, but it's really cool that like the Dixie Highway, the Southside breweries have like made it a thing.
Yeah, because we say this all the time. If we're ever going to reach, if we're going to maintain our world-class level as a beer destination, all the breweries can't be in fucking Ravenswood, right?
Right.
We have or Malt Row or West Loop. We got to make an attempt to explore these other areas, right, and kind of celebrate the region. Dixie Highway Brewery Trail.com is where you can go to learn all about this beer. Cheers to Steve Camp, who I've met over the years. They've got, when you go visit Evil Horse, they've got, all their swag, but they have like mustache wax because Steve has like the huge Raleigh Fingers mustache. Yeah. That's cool. And we run across him because he was hosting like an alternate brew bus tour. I forget the name of his, but we would see him when we go out. I go to Haymarket. And then his table's right there.
Oh, so you guys have to fight like
so we duel to the
style.
It's like the Sharks and the Jets, But he's a cool guy, man. I like him. I've known him for some years, and I think the boss, Brewers of South Suburbia Homebrew Club. I know Marty Nagel and Steve are huge into that scene, and it's just cool to see him be on the edge of the trail there.
Yeah.
Fucking Crete is out there. So, and he's got a cool spot in downtown Crete.
And I think either $1 of every can goes to the Dixie Highway project. Like that's been one of my things during the whole pandemic is like, I'm going to go buy beer from places that are like, we're putting $1 to this, or every time you get a 6-pack, it goes here. I think Alarmus has a new beer coming out next week where a portion goes to the My Block, My City, My Block, My Hood people. And so it's like, all right, I'm going to go buy that beer. Like that makes me, I feel really good that I'm supporting the brewery and helping these causes too.
We're missing out on this nonprofit thing, Brad.
So we need a Chicago Beer Pass nonprofit.
We need to just go ahead and just flag it as a nonprofit. And get like 3 other people, get this board situation cracking.
We could get some interns,
and teach some classes.
Right. These kids got to learn about beer
it's for the
some
kids.
point. Yeah.
It's for the kids.
Yeah. Highway Star. Great stuff. Boo Island, I have a couple other cans that I was drinking, and we're trying to get Brian Simcoe set up to talk to him.
Right on.
Great guy that's been around the beer scene for forever here in Chicago.
Yeah. Cool story, man. And then, Brad goes out there a lot. I go out there a lot. If you want to escape Occupy Chicago and you need some direction, the Dixie Highway romp.
That open.
We'll take up your whole fucking day.
That open Outcry Brewery, they have garage doors, so they're gonna be like fully open. They have that rooftop patio. Go there, hang out there. It might be a little busy, but it's not gonna be as busy as Chicago.
Yeah. Support the region. Leave the city, explore, support the region, man. For sure.
Cheers.
Cheers.